Well, welcome everybody to the conference. It's a pleasure to have everybody here. It's the second year we've done it online. It's not as good as being in person, but it's certainly a good substitute. So we're looking very much forward to being with you for the next couple days. Let me very quickly introduce the conference staff. I think most of you have either seen us or know us well. I'm the director. Helen Mary Merrick is conference liaison, and Carrie, who you've heard from the last half hour, if you've been on, is the conference associate. So if you have any troubles, you have our emails and our telephone numbers. Regarding the Zoom meeting, first thing I want everybody to be aware that we are recording, and at least the formal sessions will be available in the future at the TFI-CTFG website. Some of the time we'll have everybody muted, sometimes we'll unmute. If you get muted, you can unmute yourself, but just pay attention to whether you're muted or not. We try to keep things informal, but with 80 people, sometimes we'll have to keep everybody quiet. So therefore, use the chat to communicate. It's pretty simple. We'll try to keep an eye on it. As Carrie said, if you haven't done it already, put your name and your affiliation on the screen. Again, put your name and affiliation. The way you do that is you hover over your picture, and there are 3 dots in the upper right corner. Click on that, and you'll see an opportunity to rename yourself. As Carrie has said a number of times already, put your cameras on if you don't mind, unless you're eating or having to leave or busy with something else. But in general, try to keep your camera on just so we can have a more social aspect to the conference. It does make a big difference. Also note that you can change from speaker view to gallery view, and that's really under your control, not the producers here. First and foremost, I would like to thank our sponsors. The sponsors are what really makes having the conference possible, especially having the outside speakers, the keynotes. So they're very important. The sponsors this year are CostQuest, who's been a sponsor for many years, so thank you. Also, Kroll, who most of you remember as Duff and Phelps, is a sponsor again, so thank you very much, the Kroll crew. And also for the first time, Ryan is a sponsor. Jeff Binkley is with Ryan now. Jeff's been a longtime supporter of the conference, and is now supporting us under the Ryan heading. So thank you, Jeff and Ryan. Thank you very much, sponsors. I'd also like to highlight our Alliance Partner Leadership Mindset Success. For those of you that know Carrie Vanston and her efforts in coaching, this is her rebranding effort for her successful coaching practice. And I'll give Carrie an opportunity tomorrow to tell you a little bit more about that. Today, we need to kind of jump into to Alan's session. This is our TFI universe. Of course, the technology features that you're familiar with, and the producer of this conference. The Communications Technology Forecasting Group supports a lot of our research. And if you go to the TFI-CTFG.com website, you'll find conference info and updates, and then later the actual videos of the conference. So the TFI-CTFG website, that group, is very important to the conference. So make a note of that. I mentioned Leadership Mindset Success. The other 2 organizations in the TFI universe are TFIprojects.org and R84. Both of those are nonprofits that the TFI members have a strong interest in, and you'll hear from an occasion. I'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow as well. We have a great program for you. This is sort of the outline, all one page, but we're going to open up with our broadband keynote. we'll have a discussion session. Then we're lucky to have CostQuest give a policy update this afternoon, along with Mike Sadler giving an economic update. And then tomorrow, same time, same station, we'll give the TFI forecast update by myself and Ray Hodges. And then at 2, we'll have 2 Central Time, we'll have the wireless keynote with Ian Gillett returning, moderated by Ruben. And then Augie's going to wrap it up with the communications technology update. Before and after the sessions, we'll have a virtual reception and networking, so please stay for that.